name is Jack Westcott, and I'm your poultry leader for the 4-H project here in Brown County. And I'm going to take my mask off so you can hear and see me, but I'll put it back on. And by the way, we hope that you wear your mask when you come to drop off your chicken at our virtual poultry show. Let's talk about a virtual poultry show. This is new to me, it's new to Britt, it's new to all of us. We've never done it before, but I'm sure we're going to work our way through it and at least have a good show so that the 4-Hers can get a good experience showing their chickens. First of all, the regulations for showing the chickens, or the number of photos that we're going to be using, will be uploaded and sent when you do your fair entry. And there are 4 photos that our judge is requesting. And that is a front view, a left side view, a right side view, and an aerial view. And in order to do those, I would suggest that you get in a well-lit area. Try to put your chicken or bird or duck or whatever it might be in a cage without many shavings, because he will want to see the length of the legs and the color of the legs and those kinds of things. You do not have to use a show cage like we have here. Those of you who are familiar with them, they're the ones that we use during the normal fair. So you can use your cage that you have at home, but try to make it so that obviously they can see that. If your bird is tame, sometimes you can just set them down on the table and they'll sit and you can turn them to actually get the pictures. It's important to get as much detail in your pictures as you possibly can. They can be taken with a point and shoot camera or a smartphone camera or a 35mm fancy camera, whatever you have that will work for you, but just make sure that you can upload those to the fair entry when you do that. Another view that I'm going to be showing you is they ask for a pose of the 4-Her at the time that they're actually would be showing the bird. Now, that's a little bit different than it is with a livestock project where they pose with the animal. In most cases, I'm going to show you how to hold the animal, and you can hold it in front of you for your picture. Please dress appropriately. Try to use maybe last year's 4-H t-shirt or just a plain colored t-shirt, a clean one, better than mine, and try to make a good presentation, because the judge will be influenced by that. So the first thing is, let's take your bird out. We're going to cover how to hold the bird and show it when you pull it out of the pen. Most of you have practiced this already, I hope. Try to pull them out always head first. Always head first, not tail first. This bird was just brought out of the breeding pen 2 weeks ago, so she is ruffled up a little bit, but she's a black Wyandotte Bantam. And you remember that when we hold the birds, we'll put on its left leg, we'll put our thumb on one side, our index finger on the other side, and pinch them together to hold that leg. Their right leg is held between our index finger and our middle finger. So we then have a hold of the bird's legs. That way, if they start to flap or they start to get nervous or something, just hold on to their legs, let them flap. They'll eventually get tired and get back to a position similar to this one. So that's pretty simple to remember. And if you have trouble with any of the things that we present today, give me a call. My name is in the handbook, as well as will be at the extension office if you need to give me a call, or give Britt a call if you have questions about the entry form. So that is the first thing we're going to do. And I would stand. You can pick the side that you want to show it. If you're right-handed, as I am, you can hold it this way. Try to get their head. She doesn't want to hold her head normally. Get it up about in that position, and that's what the judge will be looking for, the way you hold the bird. If you're left-handed, you'll do it just the opposite. Its head will be on the other side. Again, hold on to the legs. You can hold it just slightly away from the body and show them, pose them as best as you possibly can as you would show them, and it doesn't hurt to smile. Okay. Positions that we need to show for the bird to be photographed. There's a couple of different ways of doing this. If your bird will stand alone without going back in the cage, we're going to take a photograph from the side, number one photograph from the side, or what they call a lateral view, with the chicken's head on the right. In some cases, she might sit down that long enough to actually take your picture and get as close as you possibly can so you can get as much detail. Okay? Try to get as much of their legs as you can. The opposite is we're just going to turn the bird over so the head is on your left. See if she'll stay here. Doing pretty well. Okay, those are the first two. One was the head on the left. Two was the head on the right. Those are what you call your lateral views. Your other view will be on the top, correct? Mm-hmm. So you'll be taking a picture from the top down. Now this could be done probably easier as you get a little bit fussy. Put her there. Even if it's in a cage, it's okay. So he'll get as close as he can to photograph that bird and take the picture. Okay?
Yep.
So that covers the different views that we have. 4 photographs that you could submit at fair entry. Now, any other questions that you might have about this process, again, you can contact us and we'll try to help you out as much as we possibly can. This way, and again, it's not an ideal situation. Please don't think that this is the way the shows are going to be from now on out. I anticipate this is a one-time situation. I will certainly miss you all at the fair. I will miss all the interaction that we have, the fun we have, the food we have. Someone always brings carrot cake for me, which I truly do appreciate. So until then, good luck and let me know if we can help. Thank you.